And okay, so real quick, this is just a quick setup info video for anybody who has not set up an Xbox One S as of yet. This is the Gears of War edition. I got it a few days ago. I was supposed to put this up a few days ago, but time constraints, couldn't do it. Anyway, here I am now. I've got everything ready to go here, including the Connect adapter, which, as you can probably see, right? These you can pay for at Amazon for $40, something like that. Well, any place. Amazon is my preferred place of shopping, but wherever, any place that sells Xbox stuff will probably sell one of these. They're about $40. I got this one for free. You may still be able to get one for free. Xbox was running a promotion that if you were upgrading from a regular Xbox to an Xbox One S and you had a Kinect already, that they would give you one of these for free. What you had to do was go to xbox.com, log into your account, and register with them your original Xbox serial code, which usually you do when you first get it anyway if you want any of the warranty stuff. You also need to register the serial number for your Kinect and the one for your new Xbox One S. So obviously you could get some of it done before you get your Xbox One S, but until you have the S's code actually registered, you couldn't get one of these for free. You have to have all three of those done, and then you call them at 1-800-4MY-XBOX. Talk to somebody, and hopefully they'll be able to still hook you up. The guy, last time I talked to him was when I got my original Xbox One S, which was back in August. And he said he didn't know how long the promotion was going to be running for, so I don't know if it still is. I got this with my first Xbox One S back in August, the 2 terabyte, when it originally came out. And I saved it because I knew it was going to be for this Gears of War one. The other Xbox One S does not have a Kinect hooked up to it. It's hooked up to an entirely different TV. So I saved this for the monster here. So anyway, yeah, that's that. You can either try to get one for free from Microsoft if they're still running the promotion. Like I said, register all your stuff. You might want to give them a call first, or register your stuff first, then give them a call. That's probably the best idea to do, because you're going to have to register your stuff eventually if you want any type of warranty. Say, you need to send a controller in for repair after you bounce it off the floor, or, whatever. Your stuff's going to have to be registered anyway, so you might as well do it. It only takes a second. So that's going to be for the Kinect, right there. Honestly, this is going to be one of my favorite new things right here. This is the Gears of War Elite controller. It comes with a controller. You don't need this one, but this one is hella cool. I haven't opened it yet, but I saw one, and they are fantastic. So, I'll get to that in a minute, too. So, this is the original here. This is the Gears of War edition, which... obviously, the game launches, I believe, tomorrow. I got this like Thursday or Friday, and that's how late I am with doing this. So, looks like I started cutting, but I guess I didn't get very far. So, let's see here. Got back in there. Oh. Even got the artwork on the inside. Look at that. Everything's red. Instructions, in case you haven't done one of these before. I'm sure you probably have. It's fairly intuitive, really. You probably won't even need these if you've ever hooked anything up before. But, yeah, they're there in case you need them. Let's see. What we got in the box. Little box here. We've got... okay, the HDMI cable. Wanted to hit on this really quick because I've seen a lot of confusion out there about HDMI cables and HDR and all that nonsense. There seems to be a lot of confusion as to what it is. Okay, here's the basic deal. Original HDMI cables, like the one that you used for your 360 or the one that you used for the original Xbox One, are 1.4 cables, okay? They're not fast enough. They don't have the speed for 4K HDR. They just don't. It's not fast enough. Now, with the Xbox One S's comes this little cord that you probably think, oh, I got a million of these, I can just toss it away. Don't do that. This is a high-speed cable. This is the 2.0 speed cable. This is the one that you need. Now, unfortunately, I didn't realize this at first either. Luckily enough, I put mine aside for the other Xbox One S, and it's not hooked up to an HDR TV, so I didn't really notice the difference. And then I was thinking about it, and I'm like, wait a minute, what if they gave us a cable for HDR? Because, and you can even see on it right here. If you probably can't see it, but if you look at one of the cables that comes out of the box, it says HDMI and it says high speed. All right, that's code for the new standard, the 2.0 standard that you need. So if you need to buy one, say you lost yours, or I know some people that went to trade in their Xbox One didn't have their HDMI cable with them, so thought it'd be easier to leave it connected to their TV and just bring this one home and plug it in, and they'd give them the one out of the box as the trade-in. That sucks, because now you're going to have to go get one. But they're not that expensive. They're like $5-6 on Amazon. Like I said, look for anything that says HDMI high speed, HDMI 2.0. A lot of them will say right in it, HDMI 2.0, 4K, high speed, Ethernet. It goes into the color bit, everything that you need. I'm going to provide a couple of links, one to Amazon's Basic and another one to one of Amazon's cables that I like. It's not an Amazon brand cable, but they sell it there. It's a braided cable. They're very nice. They're gold plated. I like them. And they're about $10. Okay, so the cable's not going to break it. It's not that bad. But if you, this video is good enough to catch you quick enough, do not throw these out, okay? These are the high-speed cables that you will need. So unfortunately, when I hook this up, I am going to have to climb behind the TV and unhook the old cable and put that cable in, which I thought I was going to be able to sidestep, but yeah. Alright, power cord. No power brick, which is, it's nice. A lot of people say that's fantastic. I think it's nice. I mean, the power bricks never really bothered me. I put them off the side of the TV, and you can't really see them anyway. But this is cool. I mean, it'll be easier to hang down and stretch behind a TV without a big clunky box on the floor, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It's okay. That's cool. Works for me. The controller's in here. Now this is the one that comes with the Gears of War box. Here, let's put that back the way it was. Yeah. Put that right there for now. This is the one that comes with there go the batteries. There's always batteries in there. I always forget about that. This is the standard. Well, it's not standard. I mean, it's the new Bluetooth with the grips. Anything that comes with the Xbox One S has the new Bluetooth controllers, which are very nice. I mean, they feel great. They got the little grip down here. They have, the proprietary hole for the stupid headsets that I don't like, and then the regular hole for any headset. I mean any headset. I've used earwigs for 3DS, for a PlayStation 4, for whatever. Anything with a 3.5mm jack can plug into this, and as long as it has a microphone, you can use it. Works fine. That's a very cool controller, actually. I like the color scheme on that one. Yeah, no, that's nice. I like that. Alright, so batteries and controller. I'm going to go over here. Oops, let's not put that next to the microphone. That probably makes a loud noise. So we've got plug, HDMI cord, high-speed HDMI cord, controller. Let's see. Oh, we got a box here with something in it. Let's see what's in this. What is in this? Oh, okay. This is the vertical stand, in case you want to stand it up, which is not what I'm going to do with this one. This one's going to need to lay down. The other one, though, stands up next to the R2-D2 360, and it's only a little taller than the other 360, to give you an idea how much smaller this thing is compared to the Xbox One original. It literally is only a little bit taller and about as wide as 360, not the original 360, but the 360 Slim. It's almost the same size. Definitely a lot smaller than the original. That goes there, and there is my Gears of War code for download. Yes, you get the Ultimate Edition of Gears of War with this, which I don't know. I know it's got Season Pass and some bonuses, but yeah, I don't know what the bonuses are. They're also giving you a 14-day trial of Xbox Live. Don't need that. Instructions for that. Don't need that. Those can all go down there. Now, we will do the console itself. Oh my god. Now, the console itself is not heavy. That is just me, because I have issues with my back, and I probably shouldn't have lifted it out that way. But, it's all taped up, as they always are. And, okay, this would be the bottom of the console. You can see that. This would be the front of the console if you were to stand it up. Horizontal. Man, this thing's gorgeous. Look at the paint job they did on this. The top is my favorite part because this is not a sticker. These are laser etched. Okay, these are actually grooved in. You can stick your finger in these. This is absolutely fantastic. And of course the spray painted Gears of War symbol here. And that is it. That's everything from the box. That's everything you need to know. I'm sure by now you know how to hook one of these up. If not, it's very self-explanatory. You know, depending on whether or not you want to use a cable box. The cable box would go into the HDMI in, and then the out would go to your TV or your switch box or whatever. Switch box. That was the other thing I wanted to mention. HDR, okay, if you're using one of these high-speed cables and you want to get HDR through your 4K TV, it says explicitly that you cannot run your cable through a switcher. It has to be plugged into the port on your TV that is designated for 4K HDR. It's going to totally depend on your TV. I can't tell you where to look for that. I can just tell you you need to make sure that it's plugged into the right HDMI port, and that it can't be running through a switcher or a box or anything like that, which is a problem for me because everything runs through a switch. I mean, I have, you know, this 360, Xbox One, a Wii U, a PlayStation 4, and they're all running to the same TV, so obviously I have a switch because I don't have a TV with that many HDMI ports. So I'll have to finagle something here. I may just have to, you know, buy another TV, which I'm looking to do anyway, so get one with more ports this time. My TV's getting a little older now, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I will use the optical out. A lot of people don't. They run their HDMI cable right to. Hey, you, get down. They run their HDMI cable right to the TV, or to their receiver, and then their receiver plugs into the TV. Like I said, there's about a million ways you can hook this up depending on what kind of setup you have. So I can't really run through exactly how to do it, but if you have an AV receiver, all that stuff, you're not going to need instructions. You've probably hooked something like this up a million times. So once again, yeah, we'll get a quick look at, just because that looks really awesome. And that's it from me. I'm going to go hook this up, and I'm going to get Gears of War installing. I hear there's a pretty good size update. Day 1 update for it too, which, yeah, I'm used to that by now. We should all be used to that by now. So I hope you guys enjoy. This helps you out. I'm going to leave a bunch of links in the comments where you can look at cables, or, you know, I also am going to link, obviously, to Xbox, to what they want you to do to hook up for 4K. PlayStation, what they want you to do to hook up for 4K, because there seems to be a lot of deliberation and misinformation going on around. The one thing I wanted to add is the PlayStation 4 Pro also comes with a high-speed cable. Okay, I know they released a firmware update that gives you HDR on the old PlayStation 4, like mine, the original, but the original did not come with a high-speed cable. So you need to buy a high-speed cable for that, and again, do the same thing. Don't run it through a switch, and run it directly to the correct port on the back of your TV, which you will have to figure out on your own, or look it up on the website, or whatever. So, yeah, that's about it. I mean, you just got to make sure you have that cable, and you're paying attention to whatever system you're hooking up, whether it be Sony, whether it be Microsoft. They both can do it. But like I said, only the PlayStation 4 Pro and the Xbox One S come with a high-speed cable that you need. Which, you know, the Microsoft, as far as I know, has no plans to make the original Xbox One HDR compatible. They haven't said anything about that, so you know, if you want HDR, you know what, pick up an S anyway, because they're fantastic. They're smaller, they work great. You can get like a 4-year warranty on them just in case. And I mean, they run awesome. They're so quiet. They're so quiet. And oh, my favorite thing, this thing right here. The fact that it's a physical button. No more every time I need to move it for something, I brush up against it and turn it on and off about 3 times with my knee, or, you know, whatever. Oh, that used to drive me crazy. Now you actually have to press and hold. So yeah, that's a plus too. So yeah, I will put everything in a link down the bottom. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will talk to you later.